Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. So today's video is going to be a quick beginner's guide to attachment skills and equipment. However, if you're scoffing at the idea of such an entry-level guide because you're a Digimon pro, stay tuned to the end of the video because I actually have exclusive footage for my time playing the game early at PAX West, and I'll be showcasing every single skill attachment and equipment in the game at the end of the video. Anyways, today we will be going over how skills differ from previous Digimon Story installments, how you can get more skills on your Digimon, how equipment works, and more. So as per the usual, sit back, relax, subscribe for more Digimon and monster taming content, and let's dive in. Okay, so skills are essentially the moves in which your Digimon will utilize in order to damage, debuff your enemy, buff your team, etc. Nothing too crazy here. Now, each Digimon has at least one special skill that's exclusive to that Digimon, which I think is super cool, by the way. Really cool thing that they've done in each Digimon Story game. And you can see these at the top of the skill list. There's also attachable skills, which perform a little bit differently in this game over the inherited skill system from Cyber Sleuth. In Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, you could basically give Digimon moves they otherwise don't learn through level up by digivolving them into one branching path, learning said move, de-digivolving it, and then bringing it over to a different path. In Digimon Story Time Stranger, things work a little differently, and I've got to say I prefer what they've done here. So much like in previous games, your Digimon will learn skills as they level up, and these will be added to their attached skills. This is really cool because you can just take those attached skills off from the Digimon you have and give them to other Digimon in your party. This lets you customize your Digimon's movesets without requiring a significant amount of grinding via de-digivolution and digivolution. Furthermore, you can also find attachment skills throughout the game. If you've played the demo, you've already found a few of these, and again, they can be attached to whatever Digimon you want to give that move. There are a ton of different skills, combinations of skills, etc. Personally, I love using moves that will buff my entire team over moves that will debuff the enemy team, just because I found in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, there were a lot of major bosses that would just be completely immune to my debuffs. This brings me to the second portion of today's video regarding the various equipment that you can attach to your Digimon as well. These basically work like held items. They can buff various stats, they can prevent certain stat debuffs, which a lot of those bosses used, and are really simple and intuitive. If something boosts HP, it will literally say that it does that. The numbers next to them dictate how good they are, basically going from 1 to 3. An HP attachment 1 will give a slight boost to HP, while an attachment 3 will give a more significant one. There's also some combination ones for various stats as well. I can confirm that there are vendors in the game that will sell you both skill attachments and equipment attachments. However, I don't have any footage of that, unfortunately. I did witness it though. They're in the water area of the playtest I did at PAX. But yeah, guys, pretty simple stuff. The sheer amount of customization with equipable attachment skills make Digimon Story Time Stranger something that is both extremely friendly to beginners and gives a deep level of customization to all the people that want to get into the nitty-gritty of it. As promised, I'll finish this video off by showcasing every skill attachment and equipment attachment that was present during my playtest. I believe these are all of them in the entire game, as there's some definite late game ones, and we were given like 30 of each, so enjoy. Quickly, before we dive into all of the known skill attachments and equipment attachments, I am editing this in post, and I did notice that when I went through the list, I kind of went through it fast, so I tried to slow it down as much as possible, though when you scroll down the list at max speed, it does skip over a couple of things. I've pretty much got all of the attachments, descriptions fine, but unfortunately with some of the moves, I wasn't able to get every single description. Also, looking at the move list again, I do think that there are some moves and equipments that I did not get access to, but I think for the most part, these are just the tier 3s. So for example, you might have an evasion attachment 2. Usually there's a third. So we only had up to 1 and 2 based on where they put us in the game. But judging from the vast amount of skills, some of which again are kind of late game, like the skills that boost an entire team's attack, for example, or even some of the equipment that seem to be late game as well, I think we were pretty much given access to all of them except the tier 3s for whatever reason. There might be more when the full game comes out, but this is going to be the biggest list of skills that you can actually see in game out there.